and the culture of workers' compensation in this state was changed.
We have a government in New South Wales that's got no heart, no compassion and no empathy. Legislation was introduced when it came to workers' compensation, not only that ripped away benefits, but that was retrospective in its application.
A year ago we began this fight against detrimental cuts to the workers' compensation system. As an injured worker, this added to the deep-seated feelings of unease and fear, knowing that now I had even less support than what I already felt I had from the insurance company and work cover overall. Once the legislation passed, fear set in. I heard story after story of people's lives being destroyed as the insurance company moved quickly to transition the workers to the new legislation.
I'm just a garden variety worker, I'm nothing special, I'm just a truck driver. I worked in a warehouse, I worked in an office. I didn't choose to get injured. I was going about my duties as a delivery driver, and unfortunately I sustained an injury. It's progressed to having surgery. I've had numerous cortisone injections, countless hours of physiotherapy.
For those who don't know my story, I injured my spine during a cardiac arrest at work. I'm a registered nurse and was trying to save somebody's life. I was left with nerve damage, bladder and bowel dysfunction, chronic pain, depression and 4 spinal surgeries. When I was assessed, I only had the chance to submit for my spine, not my bladder and bowel, as I had to be stable for a set period of time before I could be assessed. Then the legislation changed. My capacity assessment was performed by the same person who told me 27% whole person impairment wasn't that bad. They did the assessment without my pain specialist's report and informed me I was able to work as I was earning approximately $50 more than the cut-off. I am only working part-time, and even then I am not certain how long I can do the job I am doing for. I'm working, but at a high cost physically.
Now what we have in New South Wales is a set of laws that penalise workers who, through no fault of their own, are injured at work and suffer, like we've heard the stories today.
There are around 30,000 injured workers who are in the same position as me. Like our families are at risk. For me, unity is about the family. If I can work, I can get some money, I can keep my family united. The position I'm in, I'm unsure.
The changes which have been implemented are in practice far worse than what was first envisioned, and we should never stop fighting to have the worst of these changes reversed, so that workers across New South Wales can go to work feeling protected, and so that injured workers retain their dignity and their rights.
I want to stand with every single one of you and fight these changes.
But today is only another step in the ongoing campaign. This legislation will be reviewed after 2 years. That's only 12 months away. And what the survey shows, amongst all other things, and all the other statistics, is yes, it is working as the government intended it to do. It is forcing people off the system and back to work when they're not ready for it. That's what basically the survey says. And that's the basic injustice of the system. Please walk away here with continued commitment to this campaign and commit to restoring justice to our workers' compensation system in this state.